Dear diaries, sometimes life brings people into your world only for a short time. Not forever, not for years, just for a small moment that quietly appears and somehow ends up meaning more than you expected. For example, I met one girl just a week before I left. Just 1 week, and yet somehow we managed to fill that week with so many memories. The funny thing is that everything started completely by accident. We barely knew each other. One day I simply suggested something very simple. Do you want to go watch the sunset? That was it, just a random idea. But she said yes, and sometimes I think life might look very different if we all said yes a little more often. Because sometimes that small, simple yes opens the door to something unexpected, something warm, something you didn't plan, but something that somehow you really needed. That one sunset slowly turned into more moments together. Long walks, conversations, laughing about small things that probably wouldn't make sense to anyone else. The kind of moments that feel surprisingly natural even though you have only just met. It's really strange how sometimes you can spend years around people without really connecting and then suddenly meet someone new and feel an immediate sense of familiarity, as if something about the way they see the world quietly matches something inside you. And before we realize it, that 1 week was full. More sunsets, late conversations, small spontaneous plans, and one of the most beautiful memories from that week happened during one of our last days together. We were just walking through the city without any real plan. At some point, I suddenly remembered a place I had wanted to visit for a long time, but somehow never managed to go. So I just asked her, half joking, do you want to take a bus for 40 minutes somewhere and then walk around another hour? And it sounded a little random, but she didn't even hesitate. She simply said yes. So we got on that bus and went to watch the sunset in that place. And somehow that evening became one of those memories that stays with you. That place now feels strangely dear to me. Afterwards, we came back to the city, a little tired and hungry. We ate pinchos, wandered through the streets again, and then went looking for churros. Nothing extraordinary, just a simple evening, but somehow it felt perfect. The next day we met again, my very last day there. And the funny thing is that, I was actually supposed to leave 2 weeks earlier, but something inside me decided to stay a little longer. And now I know I made the right decision, because those 2 extra weeks gave me something I didn't expect. They made me realize how much people can matter, how deeply a place can become part of you, and how quietly you can change without even noticing it while it's happening. Sometimes people enter your life only for a short chapter, but they still manage to leave something meaningful behind. And maybe that's also a reminder to be a little braver with life, to say yes a little more often, to step outside your comfort zone, to accept the random idea about watching a sunset with someone you barely know. Because sometimes those small spontaneous moments turn into something much bigger than you expected. And sometimes they become the memories you carry with you for a long time. Even after that short, small chapter of your life is over.